How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zan over here, bringing you guys a brand new Tiger Mask episode discussion for the start of the new year. I believe this is going to be the last episode. If not, it could lead on to another ones, but for now, we're going to be talking about is episode 13 that just came out today, folks. And I have to say, this episode was just freaking amazing. I loved the whole entirety of that episode. Granted though, I would say the only part that was really not as entertaining was the beginning part when the Diva wrestlers actually came in, because that seemed irrelevant, but that's due to the fact that it was to hype up the anticipation of what's to come, guys, because of the fact that in the beginning of the episode, we get to see two Divas match right there, and then we see, I believe it was Pain and I believe it was Queen Elizabeth. These two characters, they're just going at it, but they were for GWM, so of course they're following Miss X's rules, but Miss X told them something in order for them to speed up the process. But that's because, remember guys, Tiger Mask is going to face off the Yellow Devil in the same day. So they were trying to speed it up because Miss X was trying to do is what she was trying to do, literally was, she was trying to make Tiger Mask lose to the Yellow Devil from exhaustion. Because she was wondering like, okay, the Diva match, it could just be right there and then we'll just continue on to the Yellow Devil versus Tiger Mask. That's what Miss X really wanted to do. She wanted to give leverage right there to the Yellow Devil. But, you know, of course, the Divas themselves even kind of saw it as a shocker when Miss X told them that, you know, you have to finish it in at least this kind of time span. And, of course, you're looking at it the episode like my God, you know, these women wrestlers, they're pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. The Diva wrestlers right there, it was funny how they were kind of going at it. But they really were trying to go at it hard, though. I'm not gonna lie, they were going hardcore right there. That I even was like, oh my God, you know, these girls are they're actually trying. And I love the animation that went along with the Divas themselves, that it wasn't over exaggerated with the opis or the breasts or the hips or it actually seemed very, very good. It actually was very good animation quality right there. But that's because of the fact, you know, that it was mostly focusing on the flashy moves that the Divas were trying to use, and they were literally throwing themselves all over the ring. Honestly, that was pretty cool. But the one thing that was funny to me when the Divas were fighting was the fact that the announcer with Fukuwara Mask, it was so hilarious. But that part right there was because the Japanese audience wants to know the hip, waist, and thigh like measurements out of the Divas, and I'm like wondering like why would you want to know that, especially in the ring right now? But then I'm assuming that's because, you know, they're really eye candies. That's all they really are. But, you know, I have nothing personal wrong with that. But it's just that it felt out of character that even Fukuwara Mask kind of stated it himself too. That I go, why do you guys need the measurements? Like it to me that felt like irrelevant to what was like really going on throughout the whole entire fight itself. But granted though, guys, that was the beginning of the episode. Now let's move on to the actual hardcore part of the episode, and that was Tiger Mask versus Yellow Devil. Woo! Folks, I am not gonna lie to you guys, that episode part was really intense as we finally get to see Tiger Mask versus the Yellow Devil. Now, granted though, in the beginning of the match, Tiger Mask seemed like he was agitated, he was irritated because of the fact that he wanted to get rid of the match done. That instead, it was actually hurting Tiger Mask because every time he was trying to punch him, he was trying to lift him to do a suplex, it wasn't working. You see the Yellow Devil just out of nowhere just like side swipes him. He kind of pushes him to the side, he just brushes him off like as if he's in the chop. It kind of reminds you like in the first beginning couple minutes of the match, it reminded you of when Ryu Wakamatsu was facing off against the Yellow Devil. It seemed like that child and son bond, like as if they were two people fighting right there. But then I did love that Daisuke actually then told Tiger Mask right there and then, get a hold of yourself. Just be yourself. Now that was pretty entertaining because of the fact that I actually thought to myself that, man, yeah, Tiger Mask really is irritated, but to the point that it just seemed that he was not having his mojo going on. He was literally just, he wasn't in his own place, honestly. Even when he stepped out of the ring, he literally punched a freaking rail because of the agitation that he had, that he could not do anything against the Yellow Devil. And honestly, the Yellow Devil was just kind of like mocking him too at the same time at some parts of the match, that it kind of seems to us just like, man, come on, Tiger Mask, where's that Tiger Mask that we all wanted to see against the Yellow Devil? But then, right when, like I said, when Daisuke told him that, that's when the match kind of started going to its climax, and right there and then, Tiger Mask was going at it. The pacing actually quickly changed as well, because Tiger Mask himself was starting to be more agile. He was trying to, be thinking on his feet right there. He was doing everything he can to get freaking Yellow Devil down to his knees, and it worked. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. After a while watching the match, you guys start seeing that the Yellow Devil is kind of having difficulty catching up with him. Because remember, Tiger Mask is agile. He does not have strength. Yes, he does, but he does not have the same strength as the Yellow Devil. But the thing that the Yellow Devil does not have is speed. And the Tiger Mask right there and then was just going at it with suplexes. He was throwing him around. He put him in I believe it was an arm hold. Like, everything he was doing was just great right there. The episode itself was very entertaining, guys. That I was actually lost for words for the whole entire match. But granted though, remember when Miss X was talking to the Yellow Devil previously before the match, they kind of hinted at something because of the fact that it seems that the Yellow Devil has a new technique. But granted, guys, keep that in mind. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Because when he was talking to Miss X, he headbutts to the wall, and right there then breaks the wall and says, that they don't know that my signature technique involves me using my forehead. And I'm here thinking like, Jesus H. Christ, man. You could get a concussion just for just doing that itself. I mean, come on, man. That looked actually very painful. And then right there, then, he uses that technique in the match. He headbutts Tiger Mask because he knows he was starting to lose. And right there and then, Tiger Mask, he loses his wind. And right there and then, that's when he uses I believe it was this hanging tree hold. I believe it's like basically he's just holding him up. He's doing a choke hold, but when he lifts you up and he's using the weight of your own body to maximize the strength of the choke hold itself. Now that was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought that was pretty intense itself. And Tiger Mask started bleeding in the episode. Like, that's how you know the match itself started going ham right there. Like, honestly, I thought to myself, my God, this episode is just the best that it's going at. They're really going at it. And it's funny, too, at the same time, because Yellow Devil himself, at the end of the episode, you literally see that he was doing all the stops. He literally tries to actually make sure that Tiger Mask is going to come out broken. He made sure. It looked like as if he was about to kill him too. It literally became a death match itself. And Tiger Mask noticed that. And honestly, Tiger Mask was gonna lose with that chokehold, but if it wasn't for Daisuke and his ambition to actually defeat the Yellow Devil. And then right there and then he does a roundhouse kick to let go of the chokehold. That little part of the scene didn't really make any sense to me. It would have been better if he did like a knee jab. That would have been a little bit more better. But like a whole roundhouse, and he didn't even have enough strength to move the leg back. Like, honestly, that felt like it was a Deus Ex Machina stunt right there. But not gonna complain. It was still entertaining, guys. But the thing that was pretty intense right there, we finally get to see Tiger Mask's actual signature technique move in Vault, and it seems that what he does was similar to when he used it to Tiger Dark. But right there and then, it did not finish. That was only half the move itself. Right there and then, you freaking see Tiger Mask does a somersault and does a double knee jab to the chest. And not right there, guys. No, that's not it. And then he grabs the head of the opponent and he then does a somersault with them. And I believe that, and he kind of when he does the somersault with them, he kind of jabs his knees against the opponent's chest cavity. And right there and then, you literally see Yellow Devil actually break. Like, you hear something snap. I'm not lying, guys. My jaw dropped when I heard that, that crack in there. You know for sure Yellow Devil was done right there and then. Now, granted, guys, after the match was done, this is what gets interesting in the match. What I thought was interesting was that, Tiger Mask's ambitions, he wanted to see this to the end. He wanted to see who was underneath the mask of Yellow Devil. Now, that was pretty intense because he unfolds the mask, takes it off, and right there and then, you see it's Billy the Kid, folks. Yes, it's freaking Billy the Kid. At first, when I was looking, I'm like, okay, who's Billy the Kid? But then I'm like, oh, it's probably some wrestler that was introduced in the earlier episodes. But it just seems that the reason that they did Billy the Kid was to take off Tiger Mask. Because I feel like Miss X and the GWM knows that Tiger Mask is actually after a certain Yellow Devil. Or maybe the Yellow Devil is somewhere else facing off in training in order to see Tiger Mask in order to face him off against him. Like I said, that's really entertainment right there at its best, guys. This episode was 100% foolproof entertainment right there. If you guys weren't entertained, my God, I don't know what you guys are missing out. Like, seriously. But like I said, even Miss X was looking at Tiger Mask and she kind of condescended him right there and then. I did not like that Miss X was condescending Tiger Mask because of the fact that Tiger Mask is working so hard just to get to that point. And my God, man, this is what was really like. I thought to myself that like Tiger Mask, you go at it, man. What they did was GWM's did is the fact that Miss X shouted, the winner of the Max Stone contest is Tiger Mask, and they gave him like a plaque, right? And you just literally see Tiger Mask grab the plaque, smashes it on the ground and says, no. He just walks out. He doesn't even say no. He does not even say nothing. He just walks out and storms out. Nothing. And honestly, I thought, look, that was pretty intense. I would have done the same thing too. If like my dreams were just like they're just like pissing on it. They're just pissing on his dream to defeat the yellow freaking devil. And that right there and then, guys, was just an epic. That was an epic entrance right there. I'm sorry, not epic entrance. That was an epic leave right there. Like the way he left the stage right there. That was pretty intense. But a lot of folks did complain that at the end of the episode, Tiger Mask was talking to Tiger Dark, and they both seem to see that they have both the same ambition to defeat the Yellow Devil. And then the episode ends right there. Like, what the heck was that? What the heck was that, folks? They could have talked more, but no, the episode ends right there. Man, but still, the action was grade A right there. But let me know down in the comments, guys, as to what you guys' thoughts on the episode. Like I said, there was a couple things that I really didn't like. Like I said, the Diva match, it really didn't feel like it was necessary. But like I said, they could elaborate more on Tiger Mask talking to Tiger Dark. Maybe they might show it in the next episode. Only these two parts, I believe, is like everything else is pretty okay, but only those two parts, they should elaborate more on that. But other than that, the episode was great, guys. Like I said, let me know down in the comments below as what are you guys' thoughts on the episode. And if you guys enjoy my content, give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Tiger Mask episode discussions. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day. But this is Mr. Zen, signing in.